We are off to the races. Yeah. This is a major alert. The Ring of Fire, the horse eclipse. Am I starting here? The Ring of Fire horse eclipse. It is unleashing transitional energy. And we're feeling it across the board. And it was like even just pressing like, have all these sounds that just started when I go live. So as we're going through this right now, we have to realize we're going through a recalibration, but it's a spiritual recalibration, not burnout. So yesterday, as I'm leaving this, we're off to the races. So you're gonna have some rest. You're gonna have some rest prior to this high speed year. Okay, so if you're on this podcast today and you could reflect on the beginning of the calendar, quote unquote, 2026 year. All right, this is the energetic start of the year. So you might have experienced fires that were the ignition. So you actually maybe in the beginning of the calendar 2026 year, right? The matrix year, you were all of a sudden, things are going the opposite way. I'm getting aggravated. I'm getting angry. It's lighting a fire. So, that little flame was lit, and now we're off to the races. And this is going to be a very fast-paced year. All right. Now I'm going to be talking about the spiritual recalibration that is happening in the now moment. We're going to be discussing the nervous system. It's really a massive change for everyone. You're not okay. Ready? You're not. If you haven't done the inner work, you're not ready to deal with this. If you're getting this message, your nervous system will crack if you are still running on a 2019 routine. What's your everyday life like? What are your day-to-day? What do you do on a daily basis? I could reflect back on my journey. I'm going to take me now. Well, I'm going to put it back. I'm going to put it back in 2019, prior to the great shift that we went through. So this has been building for years. This has been building up since 2020. Okay. How will it end? Writes facts. So we're going to find out how it's going to end this year, baby. All right. So it's actually the beginning. It comes from the end of a system that's collapsing. So there's people that are tuned into this message, right? And you've seen things. You've seen like this list that came out. You see the list that came out, and there's people, and I'm seeing a lot of the Facebook reels. We have a tremendous Facebook community. The fire is rising inside of people. So in today's lesson, we're going to understand what this fire is doing for your personal life, and then what we're going to see in the collective. Because if you're going to get really exhausted, and there's people that deny things, and then there's also people that you've been shoving it down. You might have been shoving it down for years, right? Maybe you were censored for some of the things, the truths that you were talking, you were censored. And it's going to cause exhaustion. We're going to be talking about the spiritual exhaustion. It's not burnout, it's recalibration. So now you're the leader. Now you're the horseman. This is the apocalypse, son. Are the horsemen here? We're off to the races today. We're live. I'm very grateful if you click the like button. It allows others to get on the live stream, hear this message, because the 17th is coming fast. It's almost here. And you, like myself, you might already be feeling this. So yesterday was half a day for me. I had to shut it down. I was exhausted. And, these things happen. It's not going to be all on one day. If you're a person that is, going in front of millions of people like myself, and we're reaching and we're pushing it forward, you might feel it a little bit of ahead of time. You're a front runner. So now I deliver the message to other people. And then there's going to be people that feel it today. And then there's going to be people that are feeling it the following day or two. It's a window of time. Remember, we're on quantum time. You got to throw out the linear time. And we're vibrating at a certain rate. The reality is vibrating at a certain rate. Now we have a dissonance that's happening. You have a dissonance. Yeah, because what's vibrating from your sacred heart and in the world that we live in, we can't have corruption in this world anymore. We can't have backwards things anymore. Recently, I did a podcast, Nothing is Sacred Anymore. A lot of people resonated with that. Are you feeling that? Do you feel like nothing is sacred anymore? So we have to realize that the spiritual recalibration that you're going through in the now moment is not burnout. You are exhausted because you are processing the collapse of an entire timeline. Those that are very spiritually in tune, you know this. You are here. I love the birds. You are processing the collapse of an entire timeline in your body. All the processes, right? We are part of the collective. We have our own personal life, and then look at a lot of us are playing a role in the collective timeline that's collapsing. The transitional effects, your body, the functions of the body. I had to shut it down yesterday, and it's a very it's very difficult. As I was talking to one of my friends, it could drive you banana sandwich, and the phrase I use is tired and wired. So yesterday, I'm on the couch, and I'm in a place where I'm exhausted, but my heart is pounding out of the chest. All right, a lot of men are feeling this. If you're the divine masculine, you're activating that heart chakra. Okay, we have to have the new leaders step up right now. So I know, and you might be a woman that's feeling the heart chakra. Pounding. So it's a difficult place, and I'm speaking about things to those that are consciously awake, that understand what I'm talking about. Some people don't understand, and it's difficult to put these things into words. And you have this feeling like, for me, I'd rather just be exhausted and just fall asleep, or I have all this energy and then I could run or go on the beach and walk. Right? Truth Rises writes, absolutely. So you might be in this place where you're absolutely exhausted, but your heart is racing. So these are energies. These are spiritual energies. This is spiritual recalibration. So you have to assess your life. And I'm here to tell you, your nervous system, it's all about your nervous system. Your nervous system will absolutely crack if you are still running on a 2019 routine. Are you still looping the same existence that you live in the same way that you did prior to 2020? Huh? So your nervous system will absolutely crack. Sometimes we hear, my nerves are shot. Your nervous system is the main aspect of the reality that you're receiving. Like Tesla said, I am the receiver. You're receiving a broadcast. Your nervous system can't handle this no more. Sometimes we have to move like a turtle, Noah. This is a time period of high energy, rapid change, driven by passion and fierce independence. This is going to be our independence year. Especially if you live in the United States, right? Isn't this 250? Special year. Do you see all the correlations? Do you see how everything comes together? There's no coincidences. There's synchronicities in the quantum universe that we live in. So we are in a field right now, high energy, rapid change. Look at that horse. That horse is on fire. You got to be the horse. You got to be on fire right now, and you have to move forward, driven by passion. What's your passion? There's so many people that are resonating with this. Like you're bored. You're bored with your work has to be passion. Your relationship has to be passion. None of this stuff. You're not working for the money. Anyone that wants to comment, live or on the replay, you're not working for the money no more, right? You don't need the surface level relationships, right, bro? You don't care about the arm candy no more, right? You don't care about the guy, right? He's flaunting all his money, right? Trying to buy you divine feminine. You got to wake up to these things, right? So now you have this in your system. You want You want to have passion in your life. You want to have fierce independence in your life. So if you cannot work and speak freely in a workplace, you can't have that anymore. If you can't have a relationship where you are independent, even though you're in the relationship, you have to live your everyday life. You don't need some guy telling you how to live, girl. You don't need some weak modern woman trying to manipulate you, bro. You got to understand these energies now. This is the fire horse. And even though we have the fires, we have to have the blue flame, right? I believe the blue flame burns hotter than the red flame, right? But that's the throat chakra. And that throat chakra, it's got to open up. It's got to speak, right? And that's how we actually collapse timelines is through what we're speaking into the existence. IQ Foundation, thank you so much for the super chat. I'm so grateful for the support. And whoever sent the super chat prior to me going live, I'm so grateful. If someone could tell me, or if you're here, who sent it, I'm very grateful for the super chat and the support for this work and the content. Lisa says she saw a blue meteor flying in the sky, right? Is this the time period of the blue star Kachina? Do you know the Hopi prophecy? Do you know about this time period? It's a wild time, baby. But we're going to see this all play out according to free will. And prior to us getting to this main event, a lot of things had to be sorted out behind the scenes. We can't play in a rigged system or a rigged game. We have to follow the laws of the universe. And free will has to be obeyed. I've done that video before. And if you have to understand, there's no point of the game of life if you don't have free will, because life is actually about free will choices. It's your ability to choose. We go very deep on this channel. If you're new, you click subscribe. You're going to have a tremendous year, 2026. This year represents the collapse of systems. Challenges what no longer works. The fire horse is here. What no longer works, we're going to challenge it, right? You have to challenge what no longer works. Not only, there's a lot of people that are awake and aware to the things that have been going on in society, but you have to reflect in your everyday life. It actually starts at home, and that's why I'm motivating. I'm a life coach for many people. It starts in my home. That's where it starts. And then you go out. You got to get your house in order first. This is something I've been pumping to the community for an extended period of time. You have to have your house in order. And there's going to be people that are going to get caught, right? A lot of people you see, they're getting caught. They're unprepared. They're unprepared. It's going to use a different phrase, but there's a lot of crazy stuff out there, right? No, so you got to stay ready. Son, you got to stay ready so you don't have to get ready. If you're already ready, it's cool what happens this year. It's cool, bro. You're ready. So perception, I wrote perception down. This year, the year of the fire horse, it's going to be according to your perception. There's going to be people that are chilling out, right? Like Cliff writes, this is coffee time with Uncle Mike. We're just chilling right now. And then there's people, they're going to say, oh my God, oh, it's the apocalypse. Oh, the world is burning. Yeah, no shit, son, the world is burning, kid. Then that's us. That's how we're, whoa. And then there's other people, right? So you don't have to go into this year. You're already prepared. You've been doing the work. Hermetic principle of rhythm. That pendulum is going to come swinging, and it's going to come swinging real fast this year, fast like the fire horse. For years, and God held you up too. God held me up, yeah. Why did God hold us up? Oh, to build that momentum, yeah. Like that, you're like a supermassive volcano, so this fire really starts going. So especially in the beginning of this year, right? We all felt it. But again, what's the energetic start to the year, right? There's almost like the year starts in like 3 waves, right? So we're in like the second in the main wave. So in the beginning of the year, it was really more of the finishing touches of the 999 year. If you're done with the old way of life, you could throw down 999 because it's 999. It's over, kid. And now we go into the 1 year, 1111, and the blessings are coming in. But in order for us to receive the blessings, some people aren't prepared to receive. Look at that 369 Tesla code. I love this, right? Love the synchronicities on this channel as I speak. You have to clear the old. You're never gonna have love, girl. You're still holding on to that weak relationship, bro. You're never gonna have peace in your life if you keep holding on to that female covert narcissist. You got to let go of these things. If you did it already, you're good. You're good to go. We're off to the races. It comes from a different place, is a phrase that I've shared with the community. So when this is the ring of fire. This is going to burn, and we're moving fast. So those that already let go, if you have any questions about this, you're going to click subscribe. You're going to go to the channel page. All the videos that I posted last year on ending, you have to end the previous version of yourself. Otherwise, you can't move forward. Why? Because your subconscious and your nervous system need to be reset. If you didn't do that, there's nothing physically that you could do for permanent change. And this teaching will never go away. You're going to go out there. You're going to see all the, here's the gurus, here's the this, here's the that, here's the crystals, here's the tarot cards, here's all the other stuff. And that's cool, bro. That's all. Those are all tools. But it will never permanently change. Listen carefully to the words. It will never permanently change unless if you reset the nervous system and clear out the subconscious. You'll get the Band-Aids. You'll get the drips. You'll get them here and there. And if you didn't do this right now, because we're doing this as the collective, this is the ring of fire, son. This is the fire horse year. This fake reality is burning to the ground. You could hit the Holy Spirit fire in the chat. Do you feel it? So you're feeling this right now. What no longer works in the world, in your everyday life, you can't do these things any longer. Listen to what I said earlier. Your nervous system will crack this year if you are still living in a 2019 routine. It's just that's how it is. Especially if you're a highly sensitive person. Like, not everyone is feeling the same thing. Some people are totally numb. They're too busy. They're too busy on mainstream media. They're too busy on OnlyFans. They're too busy on Instagram. Okay? If you're resonating what I said, you could click the like button and push this forward. Okay? And this stuff is going to burn to the ground this year. This is the apocalypse this year. The horsemen of the apocalypse are here, and the fire is burning through. And the people that get it, they say yes, because the old world, you understand. Do you understand the pinnacle of this moment right now? This is the start of this year. We're starting over. So that Holy Spirit fire not only is going through your body, it's going through the whole society. It's going through the whole society. And I see it. It's festering inside of me. I get aggravated. I know there's people that are tuned in. You say these people don't care about our children. These people don't care about corruption. And they just keep going on, having a good time. Anyone that wants to chime in, we're a community here. Anyone that wants to write the comments, you could write. These people don't care. And I see all the Facebook reels of people like they're in public screaming, don't you see what's just, and you don't care, and no one cares. But you know who cares? God is going to care. And the Holy Spirit fire is going to come through in this ring of fire eclipse, bro. It's coming, sis. Yeah, they are lost. They're lost souls. I've done a full video recently on the Hopi prophecy. It is so on point, kid. Do you know about the Hopi prophecy? You watched my video. Analyze every word. Let it marinate inside. And stop judging things on labels. You will be lost. You're going to be lost. You got to go inside. You can't be spiritually lost. Gus. W. Banks. I think Will Banks. Okay. Thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate. I don't really know much about it, Gus. But anything that they listen carefully. Sometimes when they it's always do the opposite. What they put on the TV, right? So All of a sudden, you know, if you go back in a couple of years ago, they were saying, "Oh, you got to stop that stuff." So I don't really know much about it, but on my journey, when I see the false idols on the TV and they say one thing, I go the other way. Right? I hope that helps, Gus. How will it end? Writes, tell lies to your vision. It's backwards, Lisa. Absolutely. Backwards is a backwards world. A lot of people resonated with my chat. Nothing is sacred anymore. Check it out. If you haven't listened to it yet, you click subscribe, go to the channel page, check these things. We got a lot coming out. I've been working. So, you know, as we're going through this, and a lot of people, you might have the eye sensitivity. So I'm doing like the work and I'm just on the couch and then it's like, and I wear the blue blocker glasses. It's like, I can't even, I'm getting too blurry looking at the phone. So you will have more sensitivity to these things. We are in the world. We operate with these things, but we're not of the world. So a lot of these things, as we are in these energies, as we're upgrading, you're going to become more sensitive as you're going through the changes. Perception. So your perception becomes your reality. Your perception is going to dictate how this year plays out for you. Poppy writes, eyes are sensitive, right? So again, you could be exhausted. That's the spiritual recalibration. You're exhausted to all the changes that are going on. It's okay. We're all going through it. Just have a cup of coffee, kid. You're going to have to do the things that resonate. You're going to have to know thyself because it's going to get very intense. Your energy will be depleted. And your energy will be depleted at this time if you're not being authentic. Don't hold back. I gave the message that God gave me and I push it forward. It's on the channel. You listen to that message. God says, stop wasting your time explaining yourself to people that aren't going to make it. You're wasting your energy. You're holding it back. We're not holding it back anymore. You don't have time. You don't have time to walk on eggshells anymore. This is the Ring of Fire eclipse. This is bringing, you understand the fire. You have to understand the spiritual fire. Fit Brit writes, nailed it, Michael. I love to nail it. Fit Brit. I appreciate that. This is where we are. You're not wasting time no more. You're not wasting time with the nonsense, the polarity, the duality of the world. True ascension is up. Ain't no sides, kid. Ain't no sides, bro. Wilma, thank you so much for the super chat. I'm so grateful for the support. Thank you for being a blessing. Thank you for being here, Wilma. I appreciate you. I appreciate like-minded people that really get it because it's rough out there. It's rough out there. Every time I connect with people in my everyday life, I'm real, dude. Did you know? Sometimes you see people on the TV, they're fake people. Now I'm great, and I speak to some of you. I gave you the channel. Now this is how we're going to do it in the new earth. We're gonna have real content going out there. We're gonna have real communities out there, and to talk to some of you. We all say the same thing. You know, it's so. I was talking to my boy. You know, we saw each other in the gym for a while, and it's like two peas in a pod. We see everything. We got to talk more about this. We got to talk more about this. How many people that are on this live chat and you meet someone, you're like, yeah, we got to talk about this, because a lot of people in the world, they're lost. They're lost in society. So when you are tapped in and you know what's important in life, you understand the family, the friends, this is what's important in life. Some people, they go on to the next thing. Oh, I got to go on social media. I got to worry about this. What about your community? What about the family? These are the things we have to be focused on. Anyway, like the other day, the other talk I gave on the fake holiday, you know, about the fake holiday. If you need a holiday to express your love to someone, you've already lost. You lost. You lost. Some people like to put on a big show. It's all fake. You got to love someone on a random Tuesday. So yeah, that the title of that one was is love dead in the modern world? A lot of people resonated with that too. We got to get the truth out there, because this is not transactional no more. The fire eclipse is burning off all the transactional stuff, all the fake stuff. People will discard you if it's not unconditional love. Those are fake people. The female covert narcissist, the Jezebel spirit, bro, will discard you if you're not the supply. The weak beta male, divine feminine. Oh, you don't look so perfect anymore. You're concerned about your body. They're gonna discard you. Do you understand this? You have to understand what is true love. This is why it is fire. And there's a lot of people like myself. It's gonna burn, and it's gonna burn everything to the ground. Look, the chat's blowing up right now. Hit the like button if you resonated with that. This is the Ring of Fire eclipse. This is the year, the fire horse year. Now we can see the Schumann resonance is rocking and rolling. What are the energetics, you might say, Uncle Mike? So we have the Schumann resonance rocking and rolling. We have the, like, it could be the most solar flares in a window of time that we've ever had. And the earth, right? It's the energy is going to, there's something inside of the people. People say, wait a second, we see the truth and nothing is happening? We're still playing along with this system? So this has to happen on the inside. So that fire that festers on the inside. The supermassive volcano, right? It's not like the real one. Oh my God, it's going to block out the sun. No, it's within the people. It's about we the people in his fire eclipse. You can write we the people if you're resonating with that. It's enough is enough. Enough is enough. So there are people that are being activated very strongly at this time. When the hand of God moves within all the people. So that's why, like, a lot of us were held back, because the people have to be shown. And then we all move together. And then the shift happens together. A lot of times when God moves, all of a sudden everything happens all at once. It's not like, I'm going to work on this thing. I'm going to get this thing over here. Like I want to operate this way. It's actually an energy shift. And then everything just falls. It just all happens. Oh my God. Everything comes at once. Because it's an internal frequency. We're going to go back to the beginning of the lesson. It's an internal frequency. So that subconscious, that nervous system, once you hit another octave, it's like a critical mass moment. We're seeing it in our everyday lives, and we're seeing it in the world. And once we hit that critical mass moment, then everything just, there it goes. There it goes, baby. Clear decisions, so important. Clear decisions. You have to have crystal clear clarity. The triple C. I use that term on this channel. You need the triple C. You need to become non-negotiable. This is what God wanted. You need to become non-negotiable. I have a feeling we're going to have 555 very soon. We're talking about the live stream right now. Keep hitting the like button. We have a very, very big event happening right now. I appreciate that. Appreciate everyone gathering around. Heinz, thank you so much for the super chat. Heinz, random drop, everyone loves a Heinz. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I love it. I don't know what it is. I appreciate that. Thank you. I'm so grateful for everyone being here. You could share this channel around the world. I'm very grateful for that. So in our lives, right? And that's this is the positivity loop. You don't understand where this positivity will come from. Okay? So in your life, when you're latched on to positivity, when you're latched on to empowerment, oh, you start creating, and you don't understand where the connections are coming from. You don't understand where to connect. You have no idea where they come from. In our lives, we think we're going to go to a certain, we have in our rational mind, it's going to come from this place. Then all of a sudden, everyone loves Heinz. Look at that. Maybe I'll be cutting commercials for them too. Hit me up. I cut tremendous promos. Yeah, I'm going to be on the commercial soon. So and this is how we think it's coming from this place, but then usually when God gives the drop, it comes from an unknown source. You never saw it coming. Why? Because when we focus too much attention on something, we actually start to build. This is the paradox of how this reality works, right? All the sponsors are coming in. I appreciate everyone. I love you all. So we're focusing our attention. The world needs to learn these things. So anyone that hears me, you push it forward. You focus your attention. Now you're focused. All of a sudden, it comes from, and you weren't paying attention. So there's actually less resistance. The resistance to flow. I like to call it spiritual viscosity. Okay, the resistance to flow. GoldenEye, thank you so much for the super chat. I love you, GoldenEye. I made a tremendous funny reel with my sister on our Facebook. Hit me up on Facebook. Our Facebook is growing like never before. We grew by another 1,000 on Facebook. Everyone liked that funny reel. Yeah, I was. A lot of us played GoldenEye. We still play GoldenEye today. Some people that saved that game. Tremendous game. If you love to learn, if you love pop culture, you got to click subscribe to this channel. I love you, Poppy. Poppy, I love you. GoldenEye, I love you. I love you. I love everyone. Keep smashing that like button as you come in. We got a big one today. So the main idea, and this is the correlation. If you're new to the channel today, you really, I was telling my buddy in the gym, he's watched yesterday's live stream, such a powerful video, your activation. When you look at that force field, your energy can no longer be depleted. So you have to constantly feed, and now you become a superhero. I'm a superhero, son. You are a superhero when you're constantly you're not depleting your energy. So, like sometimes, and you didn't realize this. I'm here to teach you. I'm here to so you realize. Oh my God! Like 80% of my energy was being depleted. I was only operating at a 20%. We got to flip it. Now we have 80% and 20% you. That's Pareto's principle, if you knew. Kyle Indigo, thank you so much for the super chat. I love you. So grateful. So there's two ways that people are being drained of the energy. Number one, if you're not being authentic, you're holding the truth back. No, you got to post it out. Post it out on Facebook. Post it out here. Put put it out there. And the other way is trying to save a dying system. There's people, they don't want to come to terms, so they're going to feel very exhausted because your attention, your currency, right? Your energy, you are putting your energy towards a dying system. It's finished. It's finished. So if you're now feeding yourself, if you're creating that positive feedback loop, and that's what we do in this community, we keep going back and back and building ourselves up. Noah, thank you so much for the super chat. I'm so grateful. On Amazon, music bowls tuned to all 7 chakras, cost less than $300. I missed the bowls. Just got 532 hertz. And 423 hertz. Play on the beach for all. I am so grateful for that. Yeah, we actually we shared that last night. The 528 hertz frequency. You have to understand the frequencies. You got to understand solfeggio frequencies. Like people go out in the world, they're only concerned about physics. I can't see frequencies, and I was like that years ago. And I went on my journey, right? As a science teacher at a science-based line, I studied Nikola Tesla, the secrets of vibration and frequency. And I studied the 528 hertz frequency, the miracle tone. And now I push it forward. If you didn't see that one yet, you check it out. We'll place that over here too if you didn't see that. You got to understand frequencies. I can't see it. I know you can't see it. Oh, I'm only concerned with the physical. So if you are on this podcast today, moving forward in this year, you have to get to the frequency and the energetic prior to the physical. Prior to the physical. And then your life is going to change. It's going to change. It's going to change like never before. You got to get to the frequency level. You got to get to the energetics, not the physical. Not the physical. If you're concerned with the physical still, you're lost. If you see the energy, right? Dr. Bruce Lipton, the energy behind the words, oh yeah, then you're going to succeed. You're going to succeed in this year. This year is going by so fast. It's the year of the fire horse. We're up and running right now. So there will be people that get left in the dust. And if you're a person that gets triggered, you are always the problem. You. Hi. And I see it. And where's the real life evidence, Uncle Mike? Well, I have a group of buddies. Some of them are on this chat right now. What's up, brother? Right? And I'm so honored to have friends, real men, divine masculine, that have grown so much in 2020. And then we have a buddy doesn't want to listen, still the same loop over that. So that's cool, bro. That's cool. And you can't save no one. You just gotta let go. It's gonna feel so dense. How does this look like in everyday life? I'm giving you the answer. This is not spiritual wackadoo stuff, right? This is what it really looks like. So the people that have let go in 2020, that are constantly okay, this doesn't serve me, right? This type of behavior doesn't serve me anymore. Got to leave the ego at the door. If you are rooted in the ego, you have to understand balance, the spirit and the ego. You got to understand the healthy ego. You're not someone's doormat. That's what the ego is actually for. But in the modern society, people are rooted in the ego. The ego is just there to, not to be someone's doormat. Understand, you got to, but there's people that it's like it's all ego. Again, balance in life. 80% is the spirit. The spirit drives the fire horse. The spirit drives the fire horse. The ego is that armor that's on you. You understand? That's how it's done. Because then you'll get tricked by the spiritual narcissists that are out there. How you doing? How you doing? Right? They try to gaslight you. Oh, they're little weasels. You understand the weasels? You understand? You got to understand the weasels that are out there. They want you to drop yourself. They look for these things. They manipulate words, right? They manipulate the word of God. You understand? And when you do these things, because the fire horse is the year of apocalypse, bro. Oh my God. Oh, it's the year of the apocalypse. Oh my God. It means a great revealing. The end of the fake matrix world and the kingdom of God is now born. If that resonates in your soul, you smash the like button. Break your phone. Don't break your phone. I'm just joking. No, we got to be empowered. This is what I'm here to do. You might be tuned in. You say, this guy's not like anyone else. I got to lead by example. And you're gonna start seeing these things. I saw this Facebook reel. This guy goes up to the Deepak guy, whatever, he's asking him the questions. You're on a list, all this other stuff, right? In this world right now, there's a lot of confusion, right? And it's wild out there. I stay away from everyone. It's true. None of these things, no group effort. You on your journey, if you truthfully want to see the change, you must do it yourself. I want to go on a retreat. I want to do all this stuff. No, you're gonna find your nesting place. You're gonna dive deep into these things, and you're gonna ascend. I don't ascend for you. I've been sharing this for years. Some people get triggered. It's always the low-hanging fruits. If you've done the shadow work, did you go into the depths of hell like I did? Did you go into the depths of hell? This is how God trained you. This is how we're able to walk through these things. You have to understand, right? What's inside of you. You have to integrate the shadow self. It's the balance. So those little egoic things, those little things, if you understand how to do these things, oh, this ego thing is telling me, okay, I feel this anger, which Dr. Gabor, that's a man I study. Dr. Gabor, that's a real spiritual man. You know Dr. Gabor? Right? So he says healthy anger is part of the immune system. These are the things, yeah. This is how you have to know these things, bro. You gotta know these things, sis. I know. You went out, everything is love and light. Everything is love and light. I know, dude. Nah, I'm studying Dr. Gabor. Right? I go into these things. You gotta go deep into this stuff. That's your immune system. That's telling you, oh, look, that's your spiritual immune system. There's a dirtbag in there. You're feeling a certain way. That's your immune system. Feel it. You have to feel this right now. Don't put this down. You feel this fire right now. I've been feeling it all year. And we've been waiting for it. And then you're going to see things. Listen carefully to the message. You're going to see things. I believe Jesus Christ flipped those tables over, all right, Sean? I believe Jesus Christ. Anyone that wants to comment on it, I believe Jesus Christ, right? You got to get to that place. That's called the Holy Spirit fire. And I assure you, the archangel is able to walk this earth right now. This is the time. And this ring of fire eclipse, oh, it's like never before. It is a synchronicity. It's ring of fire, right? That's why I made a beautiful title like that. It's the ring of fire horse eclipse. It's the ring of fire eclipse in the start of the fire horse year. Do you see the synchronicity? Do you see the correlation? Do you feel it? They absolutely, narcissists feel it, Lisa. Absolutely, Lisa. And this is why on your journey, you cannot play yourself small no more. I can't play small. You can't play small. We are done. We're done with everything. We're done with all the fake stuff. Ultimately, at the end of the day, what did you want? You wanted millions of dollars? No. You wanted the Lamborghini? No. You wanted the arm candy broad? No. You wanted peace. The simplest things in life. You just wanted peace. That's all I want. Nothing else. Simplest. There's no dollar amount. Obviously, like, we have to have income to operate out of this world. But once your basic life needs are met, it's just peace. It's just peace. Your woman's got to bring you peace. Your divine masculine has to bring you peace, which is a calm nervous system. You understand? Your job has to be your peace. I love doing this. Loved it. Every day. Can't wait. I can't wait. Can't wait. Can't wait. I can't wait. Every rising, I rise. Right? I don't mourn. I rise. Right? We're going to rise. Right? Smash the subscribe button. Take the Our Everyday Lives journey. Show up for 3 months. And I guarantee you'll be on a brand new timeline, baby. And if you're part of this journey, right? Because remember, frequencies, shifts, it has to happen, ready, for a sustained period of time. That's why the attention span of people in a modern society is shot right now. Shot. If you can't sustain. Can you go all night? Right? No, this is what you got to do. I make jokes too, okay? If you could sustain, hold the frequency, hold the line, you understand? Then it shifts. It's not just a one day thing. Oh, I held the crystal, I did the ayahuasca, the dude pulled the tarot cards. It's magical, right? And the weak minded people, the fake spiritual people, they get triggered by that. But if you're sick and tired of this and you want to really take the journey, it's our everyday lives. It's our time. It's our time. It's our time. Seriously though, the main thing when it comes to the symptoms, you're going to feel very tired. I felt it. I don't deny these things. I got to pull a step back. When you work on your frequency, when you rest, and there are people like me that are wired this way. I have a buddy, Jim, in the gym, and we're wired the same way. And like we're men that actually need an excuse to take a day off. Everyone's in a different place in their life. You have to understand the journey of your life. Some people have to get up. There's Tom. Tom is sitting on a couch. He's eating a nachos and cheese, right? There he is. And he needs motivation to get up and start moving. And there's people that this is why we need balance in life. Like I need to say, I need to take a step back, take a day off, right? That's my goal. That's my goal. I'm going to have a girlfriend, like-minded girlfriend, and one day a week we take off from the gym and do stuff. Take off. Rest. We're manifesting right now, right? We're manifesting. There's got to be someone out there. There's someone out there for all of us. There's someone out there for all of us. So it's been a rough journey post 2020, but all of what happened in the post 2020 world, it rose that fire. This is the fire horse, and we're up and running. We are up and running like never before. It is a marvelous Monday. Love is love. Yeah, it is a marvelous Monday. So I hope this message helps you on your journey. But you rose to the occasion, Lieutenant, and I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of my men. I'm so proud of you. And lasting friendships. This is the real stuff. You'll see. I'm sure there's people that are tuned in. You could comment. You're going to see what stood and what faded away. Because what is truthful, what is true love, it lasts. We all have to go through these things. We all have to go through things. And what we do on this channel, right? We are focused on the truthful ascension journey. You are ascending to a higher version of yourself, whatever you do. Like my buddies, they do something different than I do. I'm constantly growing in this work. They are growing in their work. It's the same thing. It's ascension. It's ascension. Boo. So this is what it really looks like. And, I'm honored to be your teacher. You could be tuned in to any channel and you're tuned in here. I'm so grateful for that. The greatest support of all is the like, comment, and share. If this resonates with you, you could share it out. Really listen carefully to yesterday's video, because the people that are being activated this year, it's everything in a nice, beautiful package. Yesterday's video, check it out. I'm so grateful for all of you, and connect on Facebook. We post throughout the day on Facebook. We're reeling and dealing on Facebook. Fitbrit writes, yesterday's video was an epic video. Really check it out. Certain times I sit there and I take years of information and I pack it in. It packed a punch, baby. So we are superheroes. And this is what it actually looks like in everyday life. Yeah, baby. So I love you all. And be gentle with yourself. Be gentle with yourself. To be a very masculine man, right? Sometimes we have to be gentle with ourselves. Sometimes we have to lay out on the couch. Sometimes we have to put the meditative music on and just sit quietly. Sometimes that's what we need to do. And I feel going into this shift, if you haven't took a timeout, sometimes you got to call timeout, bro. We got to call timeout. Call timeout. Rest. Recalibrate. Because listen carefully. we're off to the races with the fire horse. So God is calling us to rest a little bit. We're resting. We're resting. And then boom, there it goes. There it goes. So, and I see certain things too. You know, I get a little aggravated with it, but I know that, oh, this didn't work out because it's holding me back because it's not time to present it yet, if that makes sense. So we're hold, and then you go, right? Some people get that one. All right. So I love you all. I am the defender of our everyday lives. No matter what comes your way, light warriors, just keep going. A lot of information here. Rewatch if you just got on. Really listen carefully to yesterday's video that will pop up here. Keep going, kid.